I welcome the opportunity to speak in the debate, and if we are to be serious about making sure that we have a profitable beef industry in this country, we have to take radical steps. I come to this debate as a suckler farmer myself, but I believe that the task force, the beef task force that's being set up, we have to look at the processor. And we have to take a clinical look at the processor like never before. I believe that an industrial engineer should look at the factory, look at the cost and the quantity of the work and the work content within the factory, and that there should be financial accountants advising the task force on the assets and the depreciation and the overheads of the factories. We all know that factories have to run a profit and have to have a gross profit at the end of the day, because nobody will survive without a profit. But we and the farming community have to clearly understand in the negotiations as we go forward what margin the factories are taking out of it, because over the course of the summer the critical issue was the factories were making millions, as the previous speaker has said, and the farmers were making nothing in it. But we have to be absolutely radical in terms of it, and I believe that we should get the advices of an industrial engineer to look at the factories and financial accountants to look at the cost that's involved, so that farmers can make a legitimate claim to have a viable income. Because if you look at what is achieved by agriculture in this country, all across the island of Ireland, the biggest indigenous industry I have, all the income streams that are coming from it, we have to protect it. And if government are serious about it, I think the legitimate expectations that have been debated here last week and again today, and I suppose the advices coming from the farming community, have to be listened to like never before, because we are in such a crisis. Good morning.